Hey, Lucky Sevens here with Second Degree Burn. It's pretty much the upgraded version of the last burn deck we put up, except we're just cutting out blue. We're just gonna go full throttle on red, and for the sake of consistency, we're just playing a bunch of good red cards, finishing with Embercleave, and then not Embercleave, we're finishing with Sundering Stroke. Embercleave is in the deck though because I love the card and it does come in handy with such big drops that we have. The lands are pretty simple. We're actually gonna let's add this other one. We could cut Embercleave, but no. I have a feeling that we're gonna cut Bone Crusher Giant. Pretty much the rest of this deck is just it has a bunch of planeswalkers, it has a bunch of creatures, it has a bunch of burn. It really has a good like numerous avenues for attack depending on how you draw, which does take away from the consistency a bit, but at the same time it really like has the best that red has to offer. So let's just get into it, and this first hand is looking good. We don't have a 2-drop, which sucks, but going first and then having Torbrand, I almost will never give up that hand. Unless we have 0 lands, like that's a hand I'm going to keep, and we'll see if it works out. And we could probably add a 4th Torbrand. I love this card in this deck because everything pings. What are we facing? Mill? Jesus. This actually could be annoying, but hopefully we can get there. If we find something to kill this, 1-2 actually, we will. Chandra wasn't going to be a great draw. Another land wasn't going to be a great draw. That's okay. It kind of gets in the way of Torbrand, but this is another card that can do 2 damage multiple times, so having Torbrand out really ups its value. Pretty much all the cards in the deck are helped by Torbrand, but specifically we kept like Scorch Spitter and a lot of the ping type effects in kind of the Footlight Fiends that Tibalt makes, and the 1/1s that Chandra can create. It allows for Torbrand to really shine while not overdoing it on him. We still are just playing pretty much a big red game. We're killing them by destroying their life points before they have a chance to really get a foothold, and then finishing with burn. In this case, I think they're going to take Torbrand. That's just maybe Tibalt because that's our next play. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Hopefully we get something. I mean, we don't, which is fine. Whatever. We're just gonna we'll play Chandra next turn, unless they take it. But if they do take it, then we still play Torbrand out and just hope. Oh, this is not looking good, guys. They did take Torbrand. Fantastic. Chandra's still good, though. Oh, Chandra with Chandra's regulator is still really good, though. Yeah, let's get rid of this and start hitting. That's wild that the 1-2 was holding us off. Red really is hurting right now for some lightning strikes and burns and shit. Because the creatures just aren't there. Alright, so we'll play this land because we're going to have to get up to 7 anyway, but we might ditch this other one with Chandra's regulator in order to get some action going. Either way, oh shoot, this thing's an elemental. That's the other thing I forgot to mention in the deck, but I can't say I did it completely on purpose, so most like this and Steamkin are elementals. It looks like it's gonna die, but that's fine. Like, think about that. This would have been a 5-1 pinging for 1. I would have hit them for 6 with just a Chandra on board plussing. So having some type of elementals in the red actually is helpful, and that's okay. Let's use Chandra's regulator after they choose. We don't want to give off the information that we're gonna drop something for something else. It could affect how they play, and we want to give them as little options as possible, or you know, as little information to make mistakes. You know, another one of these apprentices. Okay, we got Chandra. We plussed it once, so we can use it again pretty easily. Land and Slaying Fire. I'm okay with those going. Alright. They're scrying though. That's what we like to see. We'll ditch this mountain. Let's see what we get. Steamkin. Okay. Another elemental. I don't think we I don't even know if we want the Steamkin. We're definitely dropping one of these things. Let's see. The Mountain most likely. We're just looking for more action, but we do have 6 and 7 drops, so we're going to have to get there eventually. Either way, I think that was the right play. We can play Steamkin and use Shock, so it gets a plus. And then we'll... what do we do with you, Chandra? We could use... Chandra's at 4. So we could just double ping and then hold up Shock. I don't think we just want to use this efficiently. Honestly, I just remembered about her other ability too. Sorry, this is like the first time I'm really running with the deck, but yeah, we could always minus with her and then grab some more stuff. And I'm happy we held a Shock because we're gonna kill our own Steamkin. It looks like a weird play because they still get a 4/4, but we really don't want them getting 4 life. Again, it's still red. We kill them by doing damage. We can't let them gain life. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's combo time. Are you ready, guys? Honestly, this is one of my favorite things. I didn't think it would happen.
A bunch of new burn spells to try on you.
But this is like one of the things you would want to see all the time. So there's things that I could grab in my graveyard, but we actually just have the win. I'm looking if there was like other options, if there's reasons to not put more of these in the deck. Because now we're just going to create elementals and we're going to double up with Chandra's Regulator. Then we're going to use Chandra's Plus and we're going to double up with Chandra's Regulator. So now we have 4 5/5 haste creatures. Oh, this is disgusting.
Time to turn up the heat.
The funny thing is right now it works, but this still wouldn't be probably enough for like beating Golos decks because they have massive creatures. But for now, this is like, I'm so happy that that just happened. It gives me ideas for another deck, honestly. But that's for another day. Let's get into the second game. We are okay with this hand. Dwarven Mine actually sucks though. We'll probably end up playing it first so it doesn't mess up our future drops. I think we learned with Fable Passage the other couple times that hoping for land to hit that 4th so we actually stay on curve isn't always what happens. Maybe we should just play our bad lands out first and not hope to get like the huge later value that we're going to actually draw lands because we don't trust our deck. And then there's still always the decision of do we keep this at all. No Mulligan. It hurt me to do, but we're going to Mulligan. And this one we're going to have to get rid of a burn or Embercleave. Tough decisions. This is tough. I want to say a burn, but Embercleave is probably the right move. But if we're going to kill them, once again, we have to do damage. Skarkin plus Embercleave just seems right. Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. We're going to be upset. We're going to end up playing like an aggro deck and lose, but that's fine. I think that's the chance we take. Yep. Okay. There it is. Maybe it'll be like Aristocrats, though. Aristocrats definitely is still a problem, but it's not as like outrightly aggressive as Rakdos aggro or like Golgari aggro with Questing Beasts and Rankle and stuff. We're gonna have to navigate our way into the late game, but if we get there, we might be able to beat Aristocrats. Again, not a lot of things in this meta has hard removal. It is Aristocrats. Cool. So if we can land this, okay. Well, if we can land this Skargan, we still have a chance, but that is the combo. You don't like to see it. Don't like to see that at all. Are they going to do it now? I think this is the worst part of Aristocrats decks, is every time I play them, especially on just the regular play ladder, they're so fucking slow. Like, just make your decisions already because you're killing me. Like, just have your route set up, because we know what you're gonna do. You gotta keep on popping that Witch's Oven. You gotta keep on bringing back Cauldron Familiar. Just you gotta be quick on it. You have to, because you're killing me. The games are taking so long and you're doing very little. Like that. Is there a reason that he's holding priority in the beginning before the draw step? Why? Why would it? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Don't like to see Castle Ember, because yeah, it looks like they're running out of cards, and that is a way to refill. Alright, so we're gonna end up using this Slaying Fire on something. On what? I don't know. We'll find out. Ooh, good old Tor. I like Torbrand, but again, we're need some land drops. We're trying to get into the Skargan Chandra, so within the next 2 turns, we're gonna want some land drops. And I think if they play Cauldron Familiar now, maybe we kill it. Maybe we kill Gutter Bones, but they'll be able to bring it back, but that slows them down a lot. Either way, this Slaying Fire's gotta get popped on something. Let's see what we're gonna do. Where are we gonna hit with you, Slaying Fire? If we let it slip, we can catch a Spawn of Mayhem. I think that's the only thing we're afraid of. Murderous Rider. Okay, that's something too. Alright, we'll kill that. Yeah. There's some murder options, but I think the hold was the best. I just thought of Spawn of Mayhem in the end and realized, yeah, we're not gonna really be able to deal with that. And this is pretty good. I wish we had some way to really punish them by exiling Cauldron Familiar, but there's so little exile effects. That's actually pretty good. Chandra starts on 5, so we can minus and kill Gutter Bones. If we do that, they can't kill our Chandra, because they use Witch's Oven already. That wouldn't really do anything anyway, but yeah, Torbrand would stop them from attacking, hopefully, but if they have another Murderous Rider, then it's an issue. If we use Chandra, then we kill Gutter Bones. They can't kill Chandra. It's at 1, but saves us some life, and we could use this minus to get the big Chandra out. Or Skargan Hellkite, or a combination of all the huge drops we have in our hand.
Hey, I'm Chandra. Nice to meet you.
If we plus it, it can't kill it either, but it's just, that's definitely not the move. I think we kill this Gutter Bones and it's still safe, and we take care of Gutter Bones, and instead of using the castle to draw a card, maybe they just replay Gutter Bones, and like I said, that's just a solid tempo play that we might need. I think mixing some Lava Coils into this deck would be great, because I would love to use Chandra's minus and then use Lava Coil, kill the Orzo, or kill the cat. Still doesn't have a way to kill Chandra. Something like that. I can see that happening a lot. Like, play a Chandra, kill a Questing Beast. Maybe they have another Questing Beast to kill that, but then hopefully I can play like a Skargan for 5/5, you know. Even Torbrand, they can hit with Questing Beast, but then it's just a potential of Questing Beast dying to a shock. Like, a few more pieces of removal, especially with Torbrand, could really help Chandra push through. And I think going forward with this deck, we are going to go a little more Chandra heavy. That just seems like the way to go. Okay, that's fine. Stays alive.
That hurts.
Things are working exactly as entailed, but it is unfortunate Gutter Bones comes back, because they did grab that 5th swamp. Interesting. No, we might have we caught a break. They didn't get Gutter Bones back for some reason, and we got Dwarven Mine. Both huge, because now we could just plus our Chandra and just play Skargan Hellkite straight up. And then next turn we can think about minusing it depending on how we want to sync our spells together. Maybe we're just trying to slap Embercleave on. If we can do that and play like, what could we do? Well, we couldn't do that and play anything. I guess we could if we attack with both, then minus, and then play Torbrand. We can minus, play Torbrand and Embercleave if we get a land. If we don't get a land, then we could always still minus to get Chandra. We gotta think about our life total a little bit, but this is not shaping up to be too bad. Them not having the Gutter Bones is big. I guess it wouldn't have been too big of a difference, but we do get better. Now we only need to block these two, and no damage is gonna go to Chandra. So we have plays next turn while, you know, having the option to keep it alive. Yeah, and this Dwarven Mine was so clutch. Oh yeah, go ahead. Get eaten. Good job. Yep. Okay. Gonna have to kill that. So I think our game plan changes a bit. We're gonna end up using Skargan's ability most likely, or we could wipe the board with Chandra by using Chandra's minus. Chandra. Few options. All of them looking okay. As long as our route leads to killing this Eben, we're okay. But we do kind of want to keep this Chandra alive since we're light on mana. I think the move is minusing. We could play Steamkin and use Skargan's ability. We also can play Steamkin and Torbrand and set up for more devastating things, but I want to say wiping the board with Chandra is the best option. It still gets to do the Witch's Oven nonsense, and it still makes a 1/1 token, but they'd have to, I guess they could kill this Chandra by attacking in with both, but then it has to use this Witch's Oven main phase, and that's fine with us. And they'll end up losing the Spirit, because we'll definitely block a Spirit. We just gotta hope for no Murderous Rider, but even then, I can't imagine them not pointing it at Big Chandra, because this is gonna just start ticking up, and we're losing the race right now, but an Embercleave hit would definitely pull us back to within reach of winning, because it's just gonna keep on ticking up and ticking up and ticking up. No, that makes sense.
To fight in.
Let's just get the food. There it is. Come on, guys. Move it. They have the second food, so it's not a bad thing. In order to make it harder for them to kill our stuff or make more tough decisions, we're thinking about racing, but there's no reason to. I think we just hold it back. The extra points of damage, I think we'll be able to get there with Embercleave and Torbrand. Like, we have heat in our hand, and we have a Chandra that's sticking on the board, barring any removal. So let's just keep things cool. Let's just chill, and we'll figure it out next turn. More land, that's a good sign. Yeah, play this castle. Maybe this time they'll actually play Gutter Bones. I don't get why they're just keeping it in there. It's not going to be doing much now, but it definitely could have hurt like a couple turns ago. Okay. Ooh, shock is big. Okay, so maybe this is time to get rid of Chandra. Little Chandra, at least. Maybe we... I think this is a lot about sequencing. Because we can play, like, we can kill Chandra off, play Steamkin, ping with Skargan Hellkite and shock and hold it up
I'm
the
getting the
shock.
hang of this magic thing.
We'll probably save shock to use with Torbrand, but there's a chance we just pop it off immediately. That way we can yeah, we're gonna definitely use this, but we might save it so Torbrand can get in that extra bit of damage, because like I said, this is kind of we're kind of at the racing point right now. But if we kill both of these, we have a blocker for Cauldron Familiar in Steamkin, and we can start swinging in with Skargan Hellkite. And we got to start swinging in with an Embercleave to Skargan Hellkite for sure. Huh. Well, game plan changed. Let's just murder this Cauldron Familiar. Chandra having still one of the few exile effects in Standard. We'll take it too. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we're in a good position now. No, they're probably just noticing it.
Exploded.
Nice. Nice. Let's get in there. And we have a shock as backup. We're in a good position. Cool. Even with the other, it goes down to 18 plus 3, so 21 essentially. Embercleave on a Skargan Hellkite is going to do 12 each turn. So we just gotta control the board. I think, yeah, we shock now. Okay, there it is. After that cat was gone. God damn. Chandra's good. I like this. I like this hand as well. Maybe Bone Crusher Giant getting that, 2 mana shock will actually help, because then we can curve out pretty nicely if we get some more lands. Maybe even a 4-drop, but we can do 2 into 3 into another 3-drop, into our 5, into our 6. We've been going first with this deck. I usually never go first. I'm going first, and it feels good. Alright, so now we genuinely just need land. I can't stress this enough, deck. Please, for God's sake, just give us land. Alright, there it is. And we'll play Tybalt out now then. And we'll save Bone Crusher to hopefully hit something.
Oh, they're so cute.
Huh. Well, he's giving us land still, deck, so I'm not gonna complain. In an Is-It deck, Bone Crusher Giant is just gonna die, but is that still enough to play it out? Is there a reason to? I don't think so. Not with the Ironcrag. We'll let him kill off our our Tybalt, or one of our Torchlight Fiends adjacent things. Now the question is, where do we point this damage? Or do we even point it right now? God, I love Ironcrag Pyromancer is low-key my favorite card to build around right now. I liked Fires of Invention at first. That was definitely my #1 pick when I was doing the video to choose what my favorite cards were to build around. And Ironcrag Pyromancer has become my favorite still. Like, Fires of Invention is overused, I guess. So in this case, we can go base, or we could have killed the Planeswalker. And this is just one of those games where I'm making a mistake. I'm going to go back to the regular play-by-play commentary, but we easily should have killed the Planeswalker. I can't imagine why we wouldn't, especially when we got this base Skargan. Yep. That's it for that. But the one good thing to note is that I'm getting beat in these games because of stupid plays, so it's just stuff that, I have to get better at playing. And that's a good feeling. Some people might be like, no, whatever, it's washed up.
By the way, I'm not sure we've met. You can introduce yourself to start personalizing your Alexa experience. Would you like to try it?
No. I don't know why Alexa does that sometimes. Kind of it is kind of a weird feeling to be like, oh, it's always listening. Oh, I don't like it. Alright, so here we can get rid of this Pyromancer. Or we can play Chandra. And I think Chandra's fine because we can double up on this shock by using its minus.
You know what's better than having a plan? Basically, anything.
So we're still not in a great position because if they have like the thrill possibility or whatever, they can kill our Chandra in response. Yeah, if we killed the Royal Scions, we'd definitely be in a better position. But it is what it is.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Yeah, I like to think on my feet.
The thing is, we still can come back as long as we do what we've asked our deck to do. And it has been doing faithfully. Give us lands. The shock last turn is fine, we'll take it. But if we get lands, if we can get this Chandra to kill Crackling Drake or do some type of damage, oh man, it would be clutch. This is a bad constellation prize, but one that we're gonna take. They're probably gonna get murdered, burnt away, shocked away, something, but that's fine. Let's just hope that we can get in some damage with them, get our land, play Chandra, and figure things out. Was so close to getting this Sundering Stroke off. Was so close. Oh man, that sounds weirdly sexual, but I really just want this Sundering Stroke. Alright. Same old. Got a strong Drake. A lot of filtering. That's the thing that I didn't like about this deck, is that it does like rotate so heavily around Iron Crag and the Alliance card and Crackling Drake. Granted, those are like 3 very good cards to build around in a sense, but it still felt like a lot of drawing and filtering. Oh my god. And we don't have anything in the graveyard. We're gonna play it because I mean that's all we can do, but we genuinely to keep this thing in Chandra range or Sundering Stroke range later, we might use the elementals in order to hit the Royal Scions. Something we should have been doing all game, but we fucked up. We messed up. Dang, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. We're in a bad situation. They use Opt, which means the other card in their hand is good. Or I imagine they would have used Radical Idea. So that's not a good sign.
I love a good fight.
Yeah, hopefully they just redirect their damage to where it shouldn't go, but at the same time is something we should have done and just attack the Planeswalker. And there goes one of their other payoff cards. That's probably what they got. Oof, yeah. They use the Royal Scions now, which is fine with us. It means they get a lot of cards. We're in trouble because they can just leave Tibble. They don't gain life, so that's not a big deal. And they got another one of their payoff cards, and they got another card to help them. Alright, so this Sundering Stroke, I don't know where it would go. This Chandra, I don't know where it would go. Dang. So first let's think Chandra. Land Chandra. Let's speak that into existence.
So hard.
Yes, baby. Okay, so land Chandra. If we kill anything, Chandra absolutely does not live.
And you look
If we kill
enough.
anything, it has to be Crackling Drake. If we don't kill Crackling Drake, and plus it has 8 loyalty, that's pretty hard to kill except for a hit with Crackling Drake. Do we really need that extra target off from Sundering Stroke? I think our only way to win is to plus Chandra, get a Sundering Stroke off, and kill Iron Crag and hit them in the face. Let these 1/1s just like hit us for a little bit, but they'll die eventually unless they counter Sundering Stroke. I think that's our only way to win. Because they're going to end up having to redirect this damage to Chandra unless they can kill us this turn. And that's going to be 3, 1, 10. They have to discard a ton of cards. I don't see it happening. And they went for the super greedy line of just another alliance. So we'll see how they play this. Smart move is to kill Chandra. But we're good. We're feeling pretty good. Yeah, I don't even think they have enough cards to discard, period, to get Crackling Drake up to the point where it can kill us with Iron Crag. But it's not looking good right now. We'll see what they do. Oh, that's tough. He must have just picked that up. This is good though. So we're down to... Oh, they killed Tipple? Okay. Even better. Alright, so we just need this land. Let's go. And I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore, guys. If we got the land, we kill Crackling Drake, we hit them in the face, and we kill probably Royal Scions or one of the Iron Crags, most likely. We almost had it. We played it wrong, but we almost had it still. And now we're just, Dwarven Mine might just come out. It saved us that one game, but god damn, it feels bad early. Like, Castle Embereth is good enough. That is... And we would have been so on curve, but then at the same time, having Sundering Stroke in our hand really bogs us down. And we go first. The curve is so good, though. I think we're going to have to dismiss Scorch Spitter. And then try to get in with the Robber. Since we go first, the Robber should hit. But it depends on if they have a 1-drop. And they don't. Okay, good. Let's just get in. Damn, we need lands. This deck is really, it's feeling real big red. I'm thinking we're gonna need maybe one more land, and I think we're gonna put in the Iron Crag feats. It's we're winning these games when we just have the good cards in hand, but being able to play them a turn early would be a blessing. And let's get this Chandra train moving. If they don't have a way to kill this, we're gonna run away with this real quick. Robber of the Rich. I was originally hard on you, and I still am kind of, but the 2/2 haste that can sometimes draw us stuff has been okay. It's been fine. What do they have? Not Murderous Rider. They don't got 2 black. Gift of Paradise. Interesting. Oh man. All right. I think we just get in with this damage. Chandra it up. Or no. Wait a minute. We could use this disinformation campaign. You know we have it, but damage just makes the most sense, right? They probably have a board clan. This is going to be doing 6 damage per turn without us having to put any mana into it. They need to cool down with the Planeswalkers. I'm getting kind of sick of them. I'm using them. I'm the one abusing it right now, and I'm getting kind of sick of them. Okay, disinformation. Now we'll just toss this Scorch Spitter. If we don't get a land, then we still got disinformation campaign from the Robber, unless they kill it. Guild Globe, what the hell is this deck? I think they're dead on board though, so it is what it is. Chandra, 100% doing another deck with them, like focused around this Chandra interaction, because it's disgusting. It is disgusting. All right, moving on. So the last match, I'll say. I think this is gonna be the last one, and we'll keep. We had the shot just in case. Yo, going first is it feels pretty good. I like going first. And again, these are elementals, so that's gonna help Chandra for later. And Runaway Steamkin is another thing that should be in this big red deck, just because it has the ability to ramp us. So Runaway Steamkin with these Iron Crag feats really might help. If there was a Banefire, I feel like it wouldn't even be a question. But because there's no Banefire, there's no real just red X spell to get a lot of value off of, we're just leaning towards Sundering Stroke and hoping that will be enough. And because we have a second runaway Steamkin, we'll take this trade in a heartbeat. Can't let that thing get too big. If we had another 1-drop with the shock, there's a possibility, but yeah, we're just gonna need this rather than it be able to kill both of us. Mayhem Devil, okay. Okay. Question is, do we want this trade? I say yes. Come at me, bro. No? Okay. We got nothing. Go ahead. At least we'll be able to shock something, but we're feeling it right now. Ooh. Okay.
I'm a pretty great pyromancer.
I feel like this has never come up before, and that's what I love about Magic, but we're about to shock one of these 1/1 elementals. So our Steamkin doesn't die from the sacrifice of Mayhem Devil. And if we get another land, we can play Torbrand or Chandra in order to kill their Chandra. So this is a big fingers crossed need a land. Come on, come on. Come on, deck, don't do me. Yeah, baby. Okay. We'll do Torbrand. It's an overkill now, but we'll take it. And let's do the right thing this time and kill the Planeswalkers.
I'm burnt out.
Now we can double attack in Embercleave, or we can use Chandra, who's gonna be doing 4 damage per -2, and we get that twice. Yeah, we're in this, and they're just playing setup, which is oven maybe nothing. Okay, okay. Now let's see how we want to play this. If we attack with both, then Embercleave will be good. If we play Chandra and minus, we still don't have enough for Embercleave. So it's one or the other, and I think Chandra is our best option. No. This is better. What am I thinking? We had lethal. Well, this deck is getting made. We're doing a Chandra heavy elemental deck.
Nice to meet you.
Probably sometime next
I'm
week.
gonna try something new.
Alright, peace out. Good games. Whew, this deck is fun. Big Red coming back.